Hi guys, I got a question about my stance on a war between the United States of America and Israel against Iran. Despite being one of the alumni of an American university, North Carolina State University, I am proudly against this foreign policy that has damaged the world for a huge extent. As an alumni of an American university where democracy has been proposed and has been campaigned not only in the country but the United States of America and Israel have been trying to impose what the so-called democracy to every nation in the world, but they themselves are actually failing in implementing what they call as democracy, where people's opinion should matter, people's feeling, people's values should matter and do matter. But what we are seeing right now in the world is that they're trying to own the world by conquering the nations that they feel and think are weaker than them. Why don't they do the same to Russia? Why don't do the same to China or North Korea? They are trying to say that we're doing this to Iran because Iran is trying to create or produce a mass destruction weapon, producing what's what we call as nuclear weapon, which never happened. And the same damn thing has been done to another country, a neighboring country, Iraq. And they accused Iraq of producing nuclear weapon, which never been true. And the same thing, they said that Iran's already acquired enriched uranium, about blah 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 percent. And in one of the deals, actually, Iran was going before before it was struck multiple times, which created very big damage to the country. To actually give its enriched uranium to the United States of America so that there is no chance, there is no way on earth, a chance of Iran to acquire what's called this nuclear weapon. And why would the United States of America care so much about a country having a development in uranium um, related production, enriched uranium? It is not because it is not because Iran is going to produce a nuclear weapon, but it is because of the resources that are available in Iran. Why don't the United States of America and Israel try to invade countries that are poor in terms of not only human resources, but in terms of the natural resources? If they don't have anything to capitalize from the nature, from the world of the country, they wouldn't do it. So it is just a complete BS for the United States of America to make those justifications. Sometimes Donald Trump, a crazy president, said that the reason why we are invading Iran is that because Iran is developing a nuclear weapon. in another time, he said that Iran is developing a missile whose capability can reach the United States of America, and that cannot be allowed. Very, very stupid. And this is a kind of leadership that would make the United States of America would go down the history. The name of the United States of America, yes, has already been big thanks to the previous people, the previous leaders, because not all of them were bad. Some of their predecessors were aiming to build a nation that is responsible in the world, that other people can look up. But sadly, like John F. Kennedy was one of the leaders of America that did not want some cancer like Israel to cooperate with America, to create a power that is indestructible. And look what happened to John F. Kennedy. He was killed. And very, very clear. Those people, they don't want peace. They just want to create destruction. And this is also all about the rich, the rich getting richer, the wealthy getting wealthier. And it is also very, very familiar for me and to every one of you that defense industry, the selling weapons. Donald Trump was threatening, for example, Cuba. Recently, he threatened to take over Greenland from Denmark. And turns out that in the end, the United States of America was actually offering Denmark to buy a certain big amount of defense equipment from the United States of America, and Denmark did. So, this is a kind of pressure that the United States of America has always been doing to the world. And so, as a person who graduated from one of the American universities, as a proud alumnus of North Carolina State University, I am totally against this foreign policy, against killing innocent human beings, against having a war with innocent people, with an innocent country. And once again, our job as part of the human civilization, we need to do something. We need to at least promote our values, because if we don't do anything, probably the person next to us won't do anything as well. But I do realize that a person like me wouldn't do as much. But at least I am trying to convince myself and everyone who's watching this video that what the United States of America and Israel are doing are against humanity. Believe me, their power would not last forever. There isn't such power in the world that would last forever. You may conquer the world right now. You may put the world on your palm right now. But you can never ever expect that the same situation would last forever. The same power would be acquired forever, would be on forever. There is something that would come where you can realize that you are nothing. Our job is to make peace within ourselves and outside ourselves. Thank you, guys.